Okay, rolling. Let me fix my hoodie strings. And my posture is awful, but when you're almost 7 feet, I have to work on it. Hopefully this video will stay under like 2 or 3 minutes. I tend to run on and don't really get to the point, which is ironic because of the story I'm about to tell. When I first moved to North Carolina and I started my job, I was there maybe a couple weeks, and I asked my boss, I said, hey man, I have a question about CAD. It's the software that I work in. I said, I have a question, and he said, go ahead. So I asked him the question. I don't remember what it was. And he stopped me and he said, ask a better question. And I was like, what are you talking about? Basically, I was like, I just asked you the question. Like, what do you mean? And he said, ask a better question. And he like let me sit there for a few seconds, and I was like super confused. And then he told me that he had a boss who, when he would ask him a question, if it wasn't like right to the point, he would tell him, ask a better question. And he said, when you ask a question that has such a broad spectrum of potential answers, then you leave yourself open for misinterpretation and miscommunication, because they might not answer the question and give you the answer you were looking for because it was a broad question, therefore you got a broad answer. And that made a lot of sense. That resonates with me to this day. This was 2 years ago now. And the more I think about that, the more I think it applies to regular conversation. Hence why I said these videos can run on, because I can't seem to get to the point. So with this video here, I'm just gonna try to get to the point. I'm gonna be blunt. This is like my thoughts with no filter and no hopefully run-on sentences. When I post these videos where I share my thoughts and I share my struggles and the difficulties that I have, I'm not posting these for sympathy or reassurance or compliments or anything like that. Like, I've always prided myself on being someone who genuinely doesn't care as much what people think. I know when it comes to like filmmaking and stuff like that, like of course opinions matter or else critics would not have a job, but other people's validation isn't really what I seek. I post these because I know that there are a million other people that are going through the same thing, and in order for me to continue to preach being yourself and preach authenticity, I have to share these, which I said a couple days ago in a video. So when I share these, it's like I said, it's not for reassurance, it's not for compliments, it's not for sympathy from people. It's because I know how relatable it is. And a year ago, I wouldn't have made this. When I started the first series of vlogs, I wasn't gonna make this video. And now that I'm making my second attempt at these vlogs, and now that I've upped it to daily versus weekly, I feel like it's important to share the struggles, because it would be not realistic if I was making videos 7 days a week, every day, almost at a month now, and didn't run into days where I struggled and had trouble and didn't feel like making anything. Now, don't take that the wrong way. I 1000% appreciate everyone's encouragement and support and compliments and stuff like that. But, you know, I know people that post things on social media for validation, that get upset when their engagement is down, their likes are down, their comments are down and stuff like that. And that's not me. You know, some of these videos get 10 views a day, and I'm still gonna make them because it's just me working through the process and figuring it out. So again, I'm not saying I don't appreciate it, but I just want everyone to understand that I'm not posting any of these like struggle videos out of the need for reassurance and sympathy. Cool. Now that that's out of the way, I didn't film anything yesterday. Today's Monday. I'm filming this Monday for a Monday release. I usually try to film these the day before, but I was having one of those days yesterday, those relatable days where you go on social media and you just compare yourself to everyone else's content and stuff, and you feel like, for me, I just felt behind. I have all these like goals and ideas that I want to do with the camera and for the future and stuff like that. And then I go on and I see some of my friends and people that I follow and watch on a regular basis. I just felt like I was not succeeding in the way I would like. And it was discouraging, and I knew that I would just film something today. I wasn't sure what it was gonna be. I was gonna try to just make up a topic for the video, or, you know, pull one of my ideas from the catalog. But like I said, if I did that, then it wouldn't be like as authentic of me to just share something to cover up what really happened. You know what I mean? Like, what I was on Instagram and on Twitter, and I don't know, I just felt it was just really discouraging. I was looking at everyone else's stuff, and I don't know, just it's hard for me to explain. And I know other people are going through the same thing, and they do the same thing, and I usually am not that person, but yesterday just like kind of hit me different. I'm not sure why. And I wanted to just make this to remind everyone that not every day is going to be perfect, and you're going to have days where you hit a wall, and you know, you just got to keep pushing through. I feel like I've had at least one of these videos a week, and I've been a month into these daily vlogs, but I'm gonna keep sharing these days too, because if I hit 6 months of daily vlogs and every vlog is like positive and happy and cool or whatever, and it's not that at all. So if you're watching this and you feel like you're comparing yourself to others and feel like creatively you've hit a wall and nothing's flowing the way you want it to flow and ideas aren't working out the way you wanted them, and you know, I had another thing too, is I had things in the pipeline, projects in the pipeline that I was going to work on that I feel like are just getting further and further away from me with this COVID thing. I was supposed to film a documentary starting in April for a comedian that I really like, and he's growing exponentially, and one of my fears is that by the time this is all over, you know, it's going to get picked up by a company that wants to do it, and then I'm not going to be able to do anything with this. So that's another one of the roadblocks yesterday where I was like, damn it, man, like, I don't know. This is where I put my thoughts and ideas out, and if I can't get them out, then I just completely contradicted what I said at the beginning. So, oh man, I don't know. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I don't know, if you feel the same way, reach out. Hit me up on Instagram, Twitter, comments in here, talk about it. Maybe we can bounce ideas off each other and bounce thoughts and positivity off each other, and get through these days of discouragement. Is that a word? I think it is. It's probably a word, discouragement. Yeah. So, I don't know. That's the TED Talk. I'm out. Be yourself.